Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome back to the channel if you've been here before. Got shoulders and arms today. Pretty full. We hit everything pretty thoroughly. Sometimes something gets skipped a little, but not really today. Got after it, started off, warmed up, and did some working sets. I've never done push downs like this, but these felt super good. Really isolated the tries. It's pretty big, complicated setup. Probably not necessary, but there was 4 of us working out, so we had time. But these felt nice. Got a nice start to the tricep pump. Took some pre-workout. Tate gave me some pump and a little bit of intra carbs since I didn't have any carbs yet for the whole day. Probably still only had like 20 or 15 for the lift, but definitely helped get some water sucked into the muscles. And then we did 2 sets overhead like this. Definitely skinnier. We are down to 198. So, and shirts are feeling loose, bro. That's the number one way to tell that I've gotten smaller, is when I put on a shirt that used to be somewhat tight, and then I put it on and I'm like, holy shit, this is a big shirt. Kind of been happening a lot lately, but that was pretty much, that's to be expected. If I lost weight and no size, that wouldn't make any sense. So it is what it is. We'll get the size back and then some after this cut. But definitely more veins coming out in the shoulders and the arms than I think I've ever seen, at least healthily. I've gotten down to like 175, 180 before, just not eating anything, and been pretty vascular, but I was also small and weak, so definitely feels good to be pumped up, decent sized, and have the veins. It's a pretty good feeling, except the skinniness. After so many months of trying to just like pack on size and make all the clothes as tight as possible, I really haven't intentionally cut for this long, like ever really. So I know this doesn't make perfect sense, but it almost feels counterintuitive to be getting smaller. I know there's a whole point in that we're getting leaner and it's for a show and everything, but like, as far as overall gains goes, it does feel like you're going backwards when you're getting skinnier and the shirts are getting looser. But I know that's not the case. Part of the mental game, I suppose. And I honestly thought that by now I'd be suffering pretty bad because of the cut, but the extra cardio, the extra caffeine, not force feeding, and going to bed feeling like I'm about to pop every night, it's honestly pretty enjoyable. And I know the next couple weeks are gonna be harder, and when I do a proper longer cut for the next show after the bulk, what was I gonna say? I'm tired, you guys. My bad. But when I do a longer cut, I'm sure it'll be harder, I was like honestly not even doing very much less food for the first month. So if I do less than that and for a longer time, this was my favorite exercise of the day. This is the best bicep curl ever. And look at the buys, bro. The water and the fat is leaving the body. Muscle getting pretty close to the skin, man, which is exciting. Because as you guys know, I've been a little bit worried about not being lean enough. But after going to the other show and seeing more stuff online of what the natural shows look like, I think we will be all good, at least for the amount of preparation we had, which I could have started earlier, obviously. But before I skip it, this was my favorite pump check angle, and this was when I almost passed out. Had to recoup for a second, make sure I was still alive, but then got right back to flexing. And look at the veins in the delts, the striations in the chest, the cuts between the shoulder and the bicep and everything. The pump check was making me excited today, like super. I didn't think the pump check today was going to be all that fantastic because yesterday's was pretty freaking great. But the leanness is definitely coming through. We are on track. Sorry I didn't really address the sets for the rest of the exercises. Pretty much like 3 for everything. And then we also did some cable rope curls to finish off the buys. But feeling freaking fantastic. Definitely want some sweets and some food. It's so hard to not like eat a shit ton of tortilla chips every time I eat my tuna. But it will be worth it. And the veins, the extra striations and everything today really helped the excitement kick back in. And, well, not back in because I was pretty freaking excited yesterday. But gonna keep my foot on the gas, gonna keep walking a ton. I honestly did more walking today than I think any other day, and it felt great. No complaints about that. What else? Getting my tan scheduled. Got the posing trunks ordered. Getting closer to having my exact routine down. Been messing with my favorite poses for like the mandatory callouts, as you guys could see here. So lots to work on still, lots to improve. But as far as leanness goes, we have definitely reached a new peak. So I couldn't really ask for much more. So shout out to the bros for all their help and for the advice and the sups, and for my mom for cooking all my food. I'd be 120 pounds if it wasn't for her. So and shout out to you guys, man. I fucking love you guys. Almost at 800 subscribers, which is insane. The fact that you guys are all supporting, watching, listening to me, I freaking appreciate it, and I love you guys. You make all of this even more exciting. So thank you so much. I hope everyone's getting good lifts, good sleep, good pumps, staying happy, staying healthy, because y'all deserve it, man. But that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for legs. Hopefully the legs will be just as surprisingly lean as everything else has been, and keep the excitement up. But that's it for tonight, y'all. Love you guys. Good night, everyone. Peace.